Hello, everyone. When it comes to staying up to current technologies, I would usually like to do a bit of hard and soft research. So, for example, if I want to do some soft research, I don't have a lot of time to waste, and I cannot, as I saw in our presentation, that some people will search for one specific thing for it, and you waste the entire night. Well, that's not really an option for me. So, for me, what I usually do when I want to do soft research is that I will go on Google and then type in the kind of research I'm looking for, or and then that will generally put me in the one of the most popular threads, or the one that's most, or I can add different keywords to basically cut down on time. Like for example, empirically proven education strategies, and that will that soft research will point me into the right direction where I don't need to waste time on fads and what people think is popular. But when you kind of like do the research into the author's background, they have no credibility, or they're just writing articles from childhood care. And like when you look at the background and say, oh, I am a mother of five, working I've been working at a bakery. I was like, that's, I can't trust your resource then. So that's kind of the downside of soft research, is that anyone can post it and you don't know if it's credible unless you actually look into the author. In many cases, there is nothing there for the author who's writing the paper and on how are they credible on this subject. Usually they're just, basically posters and bloggers. So it's a waste of time. I say it's a waste of time about maybe 70% of the time, if you're going in the wrong direction. Whereas for hard research, I also have a tip to basically speed up time. Of course, you can always do Google. That's always the thing. Like for example, you could search empirically proven teaching strategies. That would work. That would work great on Google. But another resource I typically use to speed up hard research is actually talking to my professors, because there's a few professors that are similar in my background. So I usually ask them, and they'll kind of point me in the right direction to go. So I can kind of like take out the options of 50 different choices I could go with, and like maybe I can limit it down to like 5 or 6 or maybe even 10 sometimes. So it is a great head start because they do have a wealth of knowledge, and it's kind of a shame not to ask them. If you have them, ask them. It's simple as that, and it cuts down research time. So hard research, I typically do it quite a bit because I'm actually thinking about becoming a professor in the future when I return to the States on ESL education. So there is always that route. So I'm trying to gather as much data as possible while also posting some publications and stuff like this. So I'd like to know your thoughts on this. Thank you, and bye.